And we welcome you to the SAISD Sports Complex for the Thursday night game between the San Antonio Veterans Memorial Patriots and the Burbank Bulldogs. It's game 2 of the 2025 season. The captains are at midfield and flipping the coin to see who exactly is going to kick and who's going to receive to start the game. The referee for tonight's game is Jim Applegate. His umpire is Earl Tovar. The head line judge is Mark Pennington. The line judge is Ken Vorpal. Side judge Anthony Williams, field judge Todd Jennings, and the back judge is David Diaz. The Vets Memorial Patriots win the coin toss, and they are going to defer the option to the second half. So the Bulldogs will get the option. Given the option, the Burbank Bulldogs have opted wisely to receive. It will be the Vets Memorial Patriots that will be kicking off and defending the North Goal. We thank you for joining us here on a Thursday night, RC Audio Sports 2 on the on YouTube. While you're here, subscribe to our channel. We've got 18 games. This is game 2 of 18 that we are going to stream from the SAISD Sports Complex. Subscribe to our channel, and you'll never miss any one of those games. Robert Villafranca, I'm going to bring you the play-by-play tonight, alongside his coach Manny Campos, an old friend of mine. He's not old, but our friendship is old. Can you be old? Can you not be old and have an old friendship? Manny Campos is going to bring us color. Isabella Tejas is at the tech table. Gavin Quintanilla will give us the play camera, and on the field camera is going to be Reese Hernandez Robinson. So one of several A teams that will be bringing you the game here tonight. Welcome to RC Audio Sports 2, the 2025 version, Coach Campos.
Thank you, Coach Villafranca. It's a pleasure to come out and help calling these games and see these young men battle and work so hard all summer long and then come to battle. Both teams had a rough week last week. They're both looking for their first win, and it's exciting to see them flying around fired up during warm-ups.
It certainly is, Manny, and I look forward to your insight for this ball game. The Vets Memorial Patriots are visiting, and let me tell you a little bit about that. Let me tell you a little bit about that squad. I'll tell you a little bit about both of them, as a matter of fact. Vets Memorial 0-1, started with a loss in week 1. Of course, we haven't started district play. It was a big loss to Davenport. 13-51 was the deficit for Vets Memorial. Neither team, Burbank nor Vets Memorial, started off on the foot that they wanted to start off for the season, but they had some quality competition. Davenport for Vets Memorial and Lavernia for the Burbank Bulldogs, two teams that had some good runs in the playoffs for 2025. Of course, Burbank lost their opener 2 to Lavernia. A big loss for them, 60-71. Last year, these two teams are coming off. It was a district championship for the Burbank Bulldogs in 1978. You're going to hear Coach Mitchell Ricker talk a little bit about that and how you transitioned from that type of year. It was the first district championship for the Burbank Bulldogs since 1978, so that was a big season for them. The Vets Memorial Patriots compete in a very, very tough 13-5A D2 district. They finished 5th and did not qualify for the playoffs last year. They've been party to 2 of the most exciting games that the San Antonio football fans have been treated to over the last couple of years. 2 years ago, as a matter of fact, but not quite as exciting, but Vets Memorial beat Burbank 58-0. I beg your pardon, 56-0 in that game. And then last year, the Burbank Bulldogs surprised the Patriots and surprised most of San Antonio, coming back from that loss in the playoffs, in the first round of the playoffs, and beating Vets Memorial 34-21. That was a big, big game. Head coach for the Vets Memorial Patriots is Bobby Irvin. We're going to talk to him in just a little bit. And the head coach for the Burbank Bulldogs is Sammy Mitchell Ricker. Of course, his twin brother, Jordan Ricker, is the head coach over at MacArthur. We'll tell you a little bit more about that as well. You are watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic. just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the billion-dollar auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
And we are back live at the SAISD Sports Complex. The teams are ready to run through their tunnels. And before we get to kickoff, we want to share with you our visits with the coaches. First, Coach Bobby Irvin of the Vets Memorial Patriots. Let's hear what he had to say about tonight's ballgame.
Bobby Irvin, the head football coach at Veterans Memorial High School.
And we welcome you, Coach Irvin, to the Desi Martinez and Associates pregame show here at the SAISD Sports Complex. Of course, Coach Bobby Irvin of the Veterans Memorial Patriots. Coach, this football game has provided San Antonio football fans with a lot of entertainment over the last couple of years, and I'm talking about the Veterans Memorial Burbank game. What are the chances that we're going to get another barn burner tonight?
Well, we're certainly expect to get the Burbank Bulldogs' best effort. That's one thing I can say about this program over here, that they're always going to play hard and play with great effort all the time and give us their best shot, and that's what we're expecting tonight. So we certainly expect to have to play our very best to win the game.
All right, Coach, looking over the roster, preparing for the game tonight, very senior dominant, upperclassmen dominant. What are your expectations for this year's team tonight, Coach? And then going into district, you play in one of the toughest districts, I think, in the region. What are your expectations for this team?
I would certainly agree with you with that statement. You know, our district is going to be really tough every week. Every week is a game where you have to bring your best effort and your best execution as a team to have a chance to win any game in our district. And we're trying to prepare for that by playing quality opponents. We had one last week, and we've certainly got another one tonight. So we're expecting to, come out and have to play our very best.
Coach, on the Burbank side of things, Coach Sammy Ricker takes the reins here for the Burbank Bulldogs from Coach Mull, who moved on. Always tough to prepare for a first-year head coach. How is that different, would you say, than preparing against someone that you play year in and year out?
Well, while it's the same football team, schematically and some other things they do, are different. That's Coach Ricker's signature on that. He's an excellent football coach, and his kids are well coached, and they're gonna play hard and execute their game plan. And so, we couldn't look at last year's game as an indicator of how to prepare, because they're very different. They do a lot of different things than they've done here in the past. So we've had to kind of change how we prepare for the game and look at just the film from this year.
All right, well, Coach, what's it going to take for the Patriots to beat the Bulldogs tonight?
Well, we're going to have to take care of the football on offense for sure. And we're going to have to run to the football on defense and tackle as a group, because their running back runs hard. Their quarterback's a really good athlete and an excellent player. And so we're going to have to execute our game plan every snap. And that's one thing we've been talking about this week, is being more consistent than we were last week in executing everything that we're trying to do.
Well, there you go. Head coach Bobby Irvin of the San Antonio Veterans Memorial Patriots. Thank you for your time, Coach. Can we get a Go Patriots?
You bet. Go Patriots.
There you go. Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. Get ready. Grab it, let's go.
Go, Victor. Hold it. Go.
It's football season, energy is high, kids are excited. You cannot play linebacker if you will not read the goals. Our coaches are getting after it. It's the best time of the year. We're really excited for the 2025 Burbank Bulldog football season. We want to be disciplined, we want to play hard, and we want to make sure that we know if we make a mistake, we're going a million miles an hour, and most importantly, we're playing for that guy standing right next to us. That's what a team should be about. Every player on the varsity playing for each other.
Hey,
It's a clean slate. You know, the seniors that graduated were great players. They're not walking back through that door. You know, the young kids that had great experience in that run, they're now the leaders of this team. We have high expectations of them to make sure that they're bringing our new young pups along the way and they're doing everything right. I tell them all the time, this isn't my team, it's their team. If they'll meet the standard every day, they'll be high character individuals, you know, they'll have success. Devo, take the field, let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remain standing for the presentation of the colors and a moment of silence. Presenting the colors are U.S. Guard, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Janae Slater. U.S. Flag, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Maricela Diaz. Texas Flag, Cadet Colonel Hillary Gonzalez. Texas Guard, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Carolyn.
And the color guard for the Burbank Bulldogs, Burbank High School JROTC, out bringing the colors to midfield. We are going to honor our country and nation, our country and flag, by playing the national anthem.
Now the Burbank Band will be playing our national anthem.
And as the Burbank Bulldog JROTC brings the colors off the field, that was Coach Mitchell Ricker that we were visiting with right before we went to the national anthem. Coach Mitchell Ricker is new as the head coach at Burbank, but not new to Burbank. He was the defensive coordinator just 2 short years ago, and assistant coach for Coach Harris over here at Burbank. The year before that, he left 2 years ago to go to Lee High School to serve with Coach Harris. He was a defensive coordinator at Lee. And when Burbank came calling and offered him the opportunity to take the reins here as for the Burbank Bulldogs football team, he jumped at that opportunity. He feels like this squad, he feels like this community, he feels like this campus is a place that can be successful, and he was happy to come back where he had been an assistant. Now he is the head coach. An interesting story for Coach Mitchell Ricker. His twin brother is Jordan Ricker, the new head coach at a first-year head coach at MacArthur. So twin brothers rising to the ranks of football head coaches in Texas high school football. Jordan Ricker over at MacArthur, and Coach Mitchell Ricker here at Burbank. So what a story it is, and how proud the Ricker family must be of them. Jose Valdez on our chat box, he says, welcome back. And I'm going to tell you, Jose, welcome back to you. This is game 2 of 18 that we're going to stream at the SAISD complex, and we are happy to do this. Love our audience here for RC Audio Sports. SAISD football, you can't beat it.
Deep to receive for Burbank is number 1, Edward Rodriguez, and 13, Caleb Perez.
Ben Fink is the kicker for Vets Memorial. It's going to be a long kick with a lot of hang time, a little trouble holding on to it, but we're going to come out of it. A little dart move there to the 15-yard line. It was number 13, Caleb Perez, a wide receiver, a sophomore wide receiver, returning that kick. Didn't quite make it to the 15, didn't quite make it to the 20, and so the Burbank Bulldogs will start their possession backed up with their backs up against the end zone.
Nice open field tackle by Justin Tashil on that play there.
As we said, Coach Mitchell Ricker is the head coach for the Burbank Bulldogs. Defensive coordinator is Rudy De Los Santos. Marcus Demando is the offensive coordinator. Adrian Flores, Esteban Lopez, Cole Sneed, and Jimmy Trevino round out the staff. Roman Garcia will take snaps here. We told you a little bit about him in pregame. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to keep that for about a 3-yard gain.
Nice little pickup there on the first play. Conservative, but he picked up some positive yards to the Bulldogs.
Roman Garcia is a junior quarterback for the Burbank Bulldogs. As a freshman, he got some snaps and some starts. Coach Mull experimenting a little bit with Kevin Hernandez out there at the slot. Roman Garcia at the quarterback. Movement, it looks like we had before the snap. I don't see flags. I'm not going to throw mine. And tackled at the line of scrimmage. That was Edward Rodriguez, the running back, taking the handoff this time. 6 carries for 59 yards last week against Lavernia. He averaged 9.8 yards a carry. No gain on the play, 3rd, and we'll call it 7. From the shotgun formation, a little bit less. We've got a new head coach here, Mitchell Ricker, so we're going to, it's always interesting to compare. Roman Garcia, he throws darts, and that was a strike. Could be only caught by the receiver, number 11, Brian Alomo, and that's going to be good enough to move the chains. We've seen Roman Garcia do that every time that he lines up at the quarterback spot. A great system quarterback. He's very, very accurate. That mid-range pass, he can really hit it. So that forces the Vets Memorial, all the opponents, the opposition, to come up and play a little bit tighter. You can't play very loose against Roman. He's going to take advantage of that. This time the handoff goes to the big power running back, and he's met by a bunch of Vets Memorial Patriots defenders. Number 5 is Leonard Lozano, listed as a wide receiver on the roster. He's a senior.
Nice little slant to the left there. Leading the way was Edward Rodriguez, the other back blocking for him.
So with the carry, with a gain of 3 yards, 2nd down and 7. Roman in the pocket. He's going to get flushed out of it, and he's got wheels. He can extend the play. I thought he was throwing the ball away, but he threw a dart right there to the Edward Rodriguez. Edward Rodriguez makes the catch, and it looked like Roman Garcia was just trying to avoid the sack, throwing the ball away, but he had a target. He keeps his eyes downfield. That's the kind of quarterback that you want to coach. He's you can rush him out of the pocket, but he's very dangerous when he's extending the plays.
Looks like Burbank goes a little bit up tempo. Nice job to escape the pocket, and nice completion.
Little trouble with the snap. It's a fake handoff, fortunately for the Bulldogs. Roman is going to keep it around the right side and doesn't get to the yard to gain, to the line to gain. So there's going to be 4th and short. An interesting decision here by Coach Demando. I guess it's going to be Coach Mitchell Ricker making that decision, but it looks like Coach Demando sending in a play less than 5 yards. It might be a hard count. There might be a play, but from the 35-yard line, the punt team is out. They keep their offense out there. It's a hybrid punt formation, so they are going to punt that ball away. Nice Burbank bounce. Is going to roll to the 20 before it is whistle dead. So the Burbank Bulldogs start their possession at their 15-yard line, move of the chains once, and then kick. The Patriots will start their possession from from their own 20-yard line. We expect offensive linemen Demarion Russell, Maximus Gonzalez, Matt Walker, Ethan Flores, Marcelo Denver, to start at the offensive line for the Patriots. Wide receivers are David Jones Hadnot, Cavion Nevitt, Eric Pacheco, A.J. Grissom. The running back is Tre'Coris Jordan, tight end Anthony Keith, and the quarterback for the Patriots is number 11, the junior Evan Cantu. So a shotgun for them, one back. The handoff is going to go to number 2, and he gets a little bit of running room right at the start. That's Tre'Coris Jordan.
Little counter play there to the right up the middle. Brought down by Ivory Williams for the Burbank Bulldogs.
Head coach for the Patriots, Bobby Irvin. Some up-tempo here. We're going to have to hurry to get things in between plays. Coaches Josh Timms, Jim Jolly, Michael Lieber, Haziel Lozano. Once again, it's Tre'Coris with the handoff, and you see that he's got some wheels. A flag from way back here. We'll see if the play stands or not. It was Tre'Coris Jordan, the running back.
Might be a little holding on the outside receiver. That's where the play looks like it came from. The flag came from outside.
He was holding that block for a long time. Well, help me keep an eye on that white hat, Manny. Austin Simmons, Lewis Anderson, Matt Baldwin, Matthew McCarty, Jason Lankford, Gerald Epps, Rory Rivera, David Boone, Thomas Walker, Elton Cochran. And it is Manny from up here. He found it. It was a hold against that perimeter receiver. He was. That's a tough block to make. You want to maintain contact, but sometimes it's hard to keep contact for that long without holding. So back to about a 2nd and 5 for the Patriots. Man in motion, a little bit of a fake jet sweep. The quarterback is going to keep it. That's the junior Evan Cantu, and he's going to move the chains on that attempt. So either way, on 2nd down, the Patriots will move the chains. First down, the offense is ahead of the chain gang here, and very much up-tempo for Memorial. Evan Cantu looking for the snap, quick pass, swing pass out to the wide out. Number 8 is Cavion Nevitt, and a nice, looks like about a 9.999 yard gain. The official standing just this side of the marker. So 2nd down and .0001 of a yard to go for the Patriots. They're on the move. It's up tempo all the way for the Patriots. Cantu again calling for the snap. Tre'Coris again taking the handoff, and this time he was stopped by defensive lineman number 51, Puka Wantole Oli. And we know that Puka has got some fans in Hawaii who always tuned in. If you're tuning in from Hawaii, let us know when you're watching Puka here, who's a sophomore, big defensive lineman. He's going to play on both sides of the ball this year. No back set for the Patriots. A quick swing pass gets number 10 out there in space, Eric Pacheco, and obviously, one of the things that Coach Irvin wants to do, Pacheco, quite the athlete, had some blockers outnumbering the defense, so a nice play and a swing pass. We're at midfield, a 1st and 10. The Patriots moving very much up-tempo.
Tackle by Ambrose Levis, the free safety for Burbank on that play. Another quick outside pass.
David Jones Hadnot on the swing pass, and you can see what a big part of the Patriot offense. There's a flag back here at the 40. The referee hasn't seen it yet, but he's going to get told about it. Timeout, he tells the clock keeper, and let's talk about this. You can see how big a part of the offense that swing pass is going to be. Coach Irvin likes the athleticism of his receivers and their blocking ability. However, the receivers have let him down a couple of times with the holes on big plays. So that one's coming back. That's a holding call from about the 43-yard line. They're going to mark it off from the point of the foul, coming back to the 48 on the Patriots into the field. So still 1st down, but 1st down and 12 for Vets Memorial.
It's more throwing a lot of balls to the sidelines, real quick hitches to the sidelines.
Getting their athletes in space, and this time it's a jet sweep. Eric Pacheco takes a handoff, and the turf monster makes his first tackle of the evening. It looked like Eric was going to have some running room and got tripped up. 2 receivers up top, 2 receivers down low, one back with Evan Cantu, and he's asking for the snap here. Hard count, brings the Bulldogs across, and that's going to be a bonus 5 yards, an automatic 5 yards if the Patriots didn't move. The officials these days have wireless remote. It makes the calls a little bit easier. Oh, it was going to be movement. I thought it was a hard count that brought the Bulldogs across. Instead, false start against the Patriots. So not a bonus 5 yards, a negative 5 yards for the Patriots. Make it second down and 13. The ball at the Patriot 47-yard line. Still up tempo for Vets Memorial.
To the jet sweep. Again, attacking the outside. A lot of attacking the outside, whether it's by the pass or run for the Patriots. Good play by the defense there of Burbank.
The inside receiver or the slot backs, Eric Pacheco and A.J. Grissom, both coming across in motion and getting a jet sweep in either direction. And again, we start to see what the Vets Memorial Patriot offense is going to look like. Number 88, big tight end Anthony Keith, a senior, comes into the ball game. Third down and 11, you bring in a big target like that, you would expect that Cantu's going to put it in the air. Let's see what Coach Irvin has in mind. It's a fake jet sweep. Cantu's going to keep it. That was a call to play, and he around the left end, he's got a lot of yardage there, all the way to the Burbank 30-yard line. So perhaps the Bulldog defense was thinking along the same lines as I was and expecting a pass, but Evan Cantu on a keeper around the left side for a big gain and a first down. A little motion swing
movement.
Pass out there to number 4, and again, more yardage. David Jones had not.
That was a quick pass again to the left, attacking the outside there. And they picked up the completion close to the first down again.
2nd and 1. Cantu, man, you talk about up-tempo. This is up-tempo. And number 22 this time is the ball carrier. That's Keandris Harrington, a senior running back. He only needed a yard, and he got 2 of them. So move the chains. We're in the red zone. The Patriots are in the red zone. Remember, this drive began at their own 20-yard line. So already a 62-yard drive for the Patriots. Haven't hit pay dirt just yet, but they've reversed the field at the very least. Harrington again, a little bit of a stretch play over the left side there. Number 14 for Sebastian Ramos for Burbank makes the tackle after a 4-yard gain.
Nice little counter play there, led by tackle Marcelo Denver. He led the way on that counter play.
We've got a player on the field, and the trainers are out to tend to him while they take care of the player. We're going to take a short break. Don't go away.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Harrington helped off the field by the training staff, and he's going to go over to the sideline and get some further observation. A nice play for him on the previous play, a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 at the ball at the Burbank 14-yard line. The Patriots driving, Cantu calling for the snap. Play action and incomplete pass is the call. That was big, number 88, Anthony Keith, the target. And the first time that we've seen play action from the Patriots. We would assume, unless, of course, we saw in pregame, their field goal kicker is certainly in range, but with that play on 2nd down, perhaps Coach Irvin is thinking 4-down territory. They certainly have a kicker that can reach the goalpost from this spot. This time the handoff goes to number 2, Trecoris Jordan. Not enough for the first down. It'll be a 4th down and 3. And here comes the field goal team. So Coach Irvin is at this range is going to put it in the hands or in the feet, if you will, of I'm going to see, is that 99 or 98?
Looks like 8.
98, it looks like. If it's 98, it's Ben Fink, a sophomore kicker. He'll be kicking from the 17-yard line, and flags on the play. Again, I didn't call the last one correctly, so I'm going to wait. I'm not sure if that was a false start or a defensive offsides. Officials are going to talk about it. If that was against Burbank, the 5-yard penalty will be enough. It's offsides against the defense. So that one's going to hurt. And the penalty is going to move the ball beyond the first down marker and give the Patriots a 1st and goal somewhere between the 7 and the 8-yard line. So instead of giving up 3, now the Bulldogs defense still on the field and having to protect and defend against a touchdown. So that one, bookmark that one. That one that one might come into play as we move through the game.
That was a big play there.
Second time that the Vets Memorial Patriots tried to bring them over on a hard count. The first time they were not successful, moved instead, but this time they did bring Burbank over on a hard count. So what you do against aggressive defenses. Evan Cantu, again, looks like he is changing the call at the line of scrimmage. Trey Corus is going to take it right up the middle, breaks a few blocks. I don't know how he got away from that, but he made it. That's a score, touchdown.
Little power play there, and he was able to break some tackles and get in the end zone there. Nice hard run.
Nice hard run, Manny. How about the lower body strength there? A lot of contact by the Burbank Bulldog defense, and just did not bring him down.
He powered through. He pushed through and kept those legs going, and he got himself in the end zone.
Ben Fink back on the field, this time for the PAT, not the field goal, and it is up and good and across the fence. He's got range. We are at the 3-minute and 27-second mark of the first quarter. Vets Memorial draws a first blood. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Burbank will get the ball for the second time.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 walking on beams of light, 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 light.
Caleb Bettis and Leroy Lozano back deep to return Ben Fink's kick after the Patriots touchdown. We're at the 3-minute, 27-second mark. The Bulldogs will get their second opportunity to move the ball, and that one's going to go in the end zone. That'll be a touchback, comes out to the 25-yard line. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. Robert Villafranca bringing you the play-by-play. Manny Campos with color. Isabella Theus at the tech table. Gavin Quintanilla with the play camera and the field camera being handled by Reese Hernandez Robinson. Thank you for joining us here on RC Audio Sports. We are going to bring you all 18 games that will be played here this year. This is our second of 18. Subscribe to our channel. You'll never miss one of our games. We've got a bunch of good ones. Roman, a swing pass and breaking a few tackles, and boy, a bulldozer, Edward Rodriguez, who a running back, an outside linebacker, just a junior. He had 59 yards last week on 6 carries, and he's dangerous, averaged almost 10 yards per carry.
Nice swing play there to the right, and a great job by the 2 receivers blocking on the outside, and he ran hard and picked up the first down.
Roman Garcia, just a junior and getting his first full season start as a Burbank quarterback. And, you know, we're not going to, Burbank faithful looking for a horse call there, but not going to get it. And, I'm going to have to give Kings here on an announcer's jinx, but Roman Garcia is impressive to me because he just does not make many mistakes. He's a very smart quarterback. He stays within the system. He knows his abilities. He knows what he can do, and he rarely tries to come out of the parameter. There's a good pass in and out of the hands of number 5, Leonard Lozano. But again, you see how the Patriot defense giving some cushion, and Coach DeMondo trying to take advantage of that with Roman Garcia's arm. Right now, the sun not quite behind the bleachers, so as Roman Garcia looks over to his sideline, having to fight the sun, and that was on the last play too, having to fight the sun as he looked for his receiver over here on the near sideline. One back by Roman Garcia, tries to bring over the defense and then says, hold on, we still have 8 seconds on the play clock. DeMondo, a lot of patience, a lot of confidence. Hold on, running out of time. Timeout, the Bulldogs say not enough time on the play clock to get this one away. So the first of 3 timeouts allowed for the Bulldogs this half, 2 minutes, 10 seconds. You're watching RC Audio Sports on the you're watching high school sports on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel.
That was the first.
Here we come back to live action at the SAISD Sports Complex at Burbank with the ball, hosting the San Antonio Vets Memorial Patriots, 3rd and 9 from their own 41-yard line, coming out after a timeout. So they've had a chance to talk about it. Trips, bunch, and we got a blitz from the outside. It's a screen pass. Great call against the defensive call, but a quick tackle, very well read by the Patriots defense. A flag here the umpire has thrown. And his preliminary indication to the referee is ineligible receiver downfield. No flag. There was a receiver downfield, but on a screen pass, when the ball is caught behind the line of scrimmage, there is no such thing as ineligible receiver downfield. So the umpire saw a lineman downfield, but the pass was caught behind the line of scrimmage. The play will stand. 4th down and 6, and Burbank will punt the ball away once again. A hybrid punt formation. We see a lot of high schools in the area. Fair catch, he says. Dropped the ball, and I thought someone was going to zero in on him after the fair catch. That would have been a 15-yard penalty. But a hybrid punt formation, we see a lot of high schools doing that in the area. It's very dangerous because you can fake from it, and the defense has to make a decision. Are we going to play 11 people on defense? Or are we dropping 1 or 2 or what? If you drop and the offensive team, the punting team wants to run a fake, you're really running against 9 players and not 11.
Yeah, it's a chess game on that play to determine what you want to do: defend it or return it.
I can tell you that it takes some time during that week to prepare for it. So right back, the Patriots will start their second drive from their own 21. Started the first one at the 20. Play action. We've got a receiver downfield, and the Burbank defender has jumped it. It's number 16, Ambrose Leyva, jumps the pass out of nowhere and gets an interception. So it'll be a Burbank Bulldogs short field after the Patriots make a mistake on 1st down and throw an interception. What a play by Ambrose Leyva. And Isabella Tejas gets that for us on replay. Nice jump play. Remember that, Ambrose Leyva, when we start talking about offensive and defensive players of the game. So a short field now. The offense really unable to move the ball against a Vets Memorial defense. The Burbank Bulldog defense. Golden opportunity for the offense. The handoff goes to Edward Rodriguez. We've seen him gain some tough yardage in the passing game and in the running game. 5 tough yards, 2nd down and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Nice little counter to the left there by the Bulldogs, and tough running by Rodriguez. Pick up those 5 yards, picking up 2nd down.
Second down and 5. The Bulldogs in the red zone. Jet sweep. Number 18 looking for a block out there by a wide receiver. Gets close to the first down marker. Not quite there. 18 is Leroy Lozano. And a nice block by Caleb Pettis. Again, it's always a challenge to block out there on the perimeter and not get a hold.
That is a tough one. You're open. You can be seen easily. There's not a lot of traffic.
That's a good point. You're very much exposed. You got an official just 2 feet away, just watching that the whole way down. 3rd and 2, probably a 4-down territory for the Bulldogs. Roman Garcia on a keeper around the right side. Looks like he's got enough yards to move the chains. And my goodness, in the end zone, touchdown. Burbank, Roman Garcia. He can do it with his arm. He can do it with his wheels. Touchdown. Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs capitalize on that turnover. Nice pick there by Ambrose Leyva. Come off that safety position and turn into some points for the offense.
Sometimes the best offense is a good defense, and Rudy De Los Santos is the defensive coordinator for the Burbank Bulldogs. Of course, Coach Mitchell Ricker was the defensive coordinator before, so you've got a head coach here and a defensive coordinator. There's just a lot of defensive. There's some good defensive minds on this team. Oh, we're going to have to peel on this. A bad snap. Caleb Pettis has to pull her off the tee and try to make something out of nothing. Vets Memorial defense all over him. We've got 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. We've got a good one at the SAISD Sports Complex. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back.
Ready! Set! Go! It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light.
And we bring you back to live action at the SAISD Sports Complex. You found RC Audio Sports 2. Tell your friends and family about this channel. We are going to stream every game that is played here at the SAISD Sports Complex. Happy to do it, thrilled to do it, proud to do it. Long kick by Burbank. That's going to be returned. That's going to be a fake reverse, and Bulldogs challenge to stay in their lanes, and we break the line. We got one defender to beat. He will go all the way. Let's look back for flags. I think that was number 16, A.J. Grissom on the return. Boy, just like that, the Burbank Bulldogs feeling good about closing in, and then a fake reverse. The Patriots find a lane, and A.J. Grissom was gone.
Great job blocking up front by the Patriots on that fake reverse kickoff return for a touchdown.
That fake reverse really challenges you to stay in your lanes, and maybe the Bulldogs opened up just a little bit. One of the Burbank Bulldogs defenders rushes off the field, and the extra point is good. So with 16 seconds left to play here at the SAISD Sports Complex, the Patriots open up an 8-point lead, 14-6. As we assess, that was an ineligible or an illegal substitution against Burbank, a live ball foul, and that is going to be declined. Coach Irvin's going to keep the point, and so it will be 14-6 as we head to the final 16 seconds of the first quarter. So the Burbank Bulldogs offense is going to... 7 Cents Media has joined our sponsorship team. We thank them for joining our sponsorship team. Sebastian Castro, Isaiah Castro, Marissa Castro, they've been a part of the RC Audio Sports team for years, and when they're not working for RC Audio Sports, it's 7 Cents Media. Call them to help you with your podcast, with your music video, with your documentary, with still photography. You see the work that 7 Cents Media can do if you have ever watched one of our streams. Ben Fink back out for his third kickoff of the evening, and again a long kick back to the 5-yard line. The Bulldogs are going to return that one and come back out beyond the 25. So good decision there by number 13, Caleb Pettis. Caleb Pettis out here to the about the 32-yard line. About 9 seconds left to play in this first quarter. We'll stay with readouts at the end of the half, at the end of the quarter. Third opportunity for the Burbank Bulldogs to take possession. Actually, the fourth after they were given a bonus opportunity by their defense on a short field. Have not been able to put together two back-to-back first downs. We'll see if they can do it on this possession. And again, a swing pass. Brian Halomo is the target for Roman Garcia as time expires in the first quarter. 14-6 is the score here at the SAISD Sports Complex. We welcome Mac Hakes Southway Ford to our sponsorship team, located right in the heart of Southside San Antonio. Anthony Martinez, David Benavides, integral in getting this partnership to happen. If you are looking for a new car, if you're looking for new or used vehicle, David Benavides, Anthony Martinez can help you through that process. Maybe you're looking for a new car to get all those kids to their practices and games, and maybe you've got a teen in the family looking for their first vehicle. Either way, Anthony Martinez, David Benavides can help you through the process, get you the best deal on a new or used vehicle, and also get you the best deal on a trade-in. Mac Hakes, Southway Ford, thank you for joining the RC Audio Sports sponsorship team. And we bring you back to live. We bring you back to live action for the Burbank Bulldogs. Second down and 10. We change directions here. We're in the second quarter, and Burbank now going from left to right. The handoff and a nice stiff arm, Edward Rodriguez on the near sideline, and a good gain for him. A 5-yard gain is going to make it third and manageable for the Burbank Bulldogs. So again, the Dogs have done a pretty good job of getting to third and manageable. The Patriots defense has done a better job on third down defense, and the Bulldogs unable to convert more than 2 of those in a row. Roman Garcia takes the snap and he looks downfield. He's got a receiver in the middle. Oh man, a great pass in and out of the hands of Leroy Lozano. He was right at the sticks, and he caught it. That would have been a first down. So 4th and 5. Some of the Burbank faithful getting a little impatient here and imploring Burbank to go for it on 4th and 5. Not sure if that would be a wise decision, but the punt goes off and it will roll out of bounds at about the Vets Memorial 33-yard line. So ball goes over on downs. 14-6 is the score, and the Vets Memorial Patriots looking to get back on the field and extend that lead. Presidio Concrete, second year in a row that they've been on our sponsorship team. Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez in business since 2021, but they have some. Man, they've got some great projects on their resumes. The gorilla enclosure at the San Antonio Zoo, the stadium at Vets Memorial Stadium, and big or small, private or public, commercial or residential, Presidio Concrete can get your work done. Another jet sweep for Vets Memorial. It's number 10. Eric Pacheco coming over from the slot position on the top side of the field. And about a 4-yard gain. A lot of swing pass, a lot of jet sweep. So the Patriots really thinking that they can take advantage of the Burbank perimeter. Swing pass out to number 8, Cavion Nevitt, but very clearly a hold back here around the 37-yard line. and so that one is going to come back. The perimeter blocking, falling short here just a little bit of expectations. The third holding call for the Patriots out here on the perimeter. So early in the season, something to work on for Vets Memorial. 10-yard penalty. We'll bring it back. We'll replay second down. It's going to be second down and we'll do some math here. About 16 yards to play. Would have been a first down if the play had held. But the ball back now to the 27-yard line. Second, 17 yards.
Got to get those hands inside the numbers.
Got to get the hands inside the numbers and the jerseys outside of your hands. Oh, nice slant pass. A.J. Grissom, who just finished returning a kickoff return for a touchdown. And he's going to come across on a slant untouched. Evan Cantu catches him in stride. And the Vets Memorial Patriots will extend their lead.
The first pass across the middle for the Patriots. They've been working the outside so much, and they finally came with a slant pass up the middle.
Excellent point, Coach, because it looked at Evan Cantu kind of showed a swing pass, so he probably had the defense opening up just a little bit and opened up that slant in the middle, and came across A.J. Grissom. He's got some wheels, nice hands, touchdown, Patriots. This kick off the upright, I guess we'll call that the first thing that hasn't gone right for Vets Memorial here tonight. 10:28 in the second quarter to play. The Patriots up 20-6 on the Burbank Bulldogs. Yvette Diaz has joined our sponsorship team. Yvette Diaz, Soul Rose Medicare and Legacy. If you are coming up on Medicare eligibility, or if you are already eligible for Medicare, the thing about Medicare is you re-enroll every year. If you don't like your insurance, if you don't like your program currently, you can re-enroll every single year. Make sure, call Yvette Diaz and ask her just to look at what you have and see if there isn't something better, if there isn't a better option. And I can't think of a better number to call than Yvette Diaz if you are in that situation. Why not take a look at what you have and not have a professional look and see if there might be something better for you to do. Yvette Diaz, Soul Rose, Medicare and Legacy. Jose Valdez, we thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for joining thank you for joining this stream tonight. We love bringing Burbank and Jefferson and Brack and Highlands and Houston, and don't let me miss one, please. All the YMLA who we had last week, all the SAISD schools. Such a thrill, such a pleasure to do that. Number 13, Caleb Bettis, returning that kickoff. That's the best kickoff return of the evening out beyond the 30-yard line. A flag, though, we'll see what impact the flag has on the return. The referee, Jim Applegate, looking over here to the press box, and he'll tell us it's offsides against the kicking team and holding against the return team. The penalties will offset because they were both live ball penalties, and we will re-kick. Love shining positive light on these programs, and we ask you to help us do that. If you're going to join the chat room, we ask you to shine positive light along with us on these programs. The kids work so hard to get where they are. There's just a lot goes behind the scenes, and some nights go your way and some nights don't go your way, but we are going to support these kids regardless.
Put a lot of hard work into it. They deserve our support.
100 degrees today, and we're in September. I thought it would get a little bit cool. I think maybe it is a little cooler, but still 100 degrees.
It's hot on that turf.
It's hot on the turf for sure. We're in shade. Finally, the sun behind the home side press box. So it'll start cooling off shortly there on the field. We'll re-kick this. Ben Fink back out here, and he's got a leg, man. A lot of hang time, and that's going to go, oh boy, to the end zone. And I think I would watch that one a little closer because Ben Fink's going to land one inbounds. The touchback will come back to the 25-yard line, so the net result is about minus 7 yards for Burbank as they were out to the 32 or 3-yard line, and instead we'll start at the 25.
Important drive for Burbank here before halftime. Hopefully to close the gap a little bit before halftime there. 10 minutes to go.
We'll see if the offense can sustain a drive. They have moved the chains a couple of times, haven't really been able to do that enough times to sustain a drive from deep in their territory. The Vets Memorial special teams and offense have done a good job of having the start points way back in Burbank territory. A tough runner, number 1, Edward Rodriguez, not easy to bring down. Met at the line of scrimmage and still gains 3 hard yards.
Met at the line of scrimmage by the middle linebacker there, Aiden Fushi.
So 2nd down and 7. Coach Marcus DeMondo, the new offensive coordinator for the Burbank Bulldogs. A swing pass out on the near sideline. Number 13 gets that to Caleb Pettis and takes off quickly right on the sideline and just short of the first down marker. So 3rd is short, another 3rd and manageable. The Vets Memorial 3rd down defense has been excellent tonight. We'll see what the Burbank Bulldogs can dial up here on a 3rd and short. Got a big offensive line there. We'll see if they use the offensive line to their advantage. Roman Garcia will fake the handoff and keep. Reads a gap in the line and gets a first down.
Nice job by the offensive line, a little counter play for the quarterback, and picked up the first down, important first down for the Bulldogs.
Good patience by Roman Garcia as he reads the offensive line and he finds the gap. This time the Burbank Bulldogs do convert on a 3rd down, so a first down. They've gotten some first downs already, just haven't been able. I don't think that we've seen the Bulldogs get 2 first downs consecutively. This one is going to go to Edward Rodriguez. A nice block over here on the perimeter. Leonard Lozano driving his defender out and allowing Rodriguez a couple of yards.
Got the tackle coming up, number 24 for the Patriots, Justin Tichy. Came up hard to keep that run short of 2 yards.
Got some aggressive defensive players for Vets Memorial. I'm going to call them out here after this down. Roman looking out there for a swing pass, and he's got a receiver and about a 5-yard gain on the play defensively for the Patriots. Akeem Hunt and Jaden Martinez, Peyton Beach, Aiden Fusich, Yeshaya Taylor, Elijah Graham, Nico Carrillo, Justin Tichelli, Bryce Cole, Josiah Villarreal, and Jaden Johns have done the job for the Patriots so far this evening. We've got a timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel.
La familia no es una cosa importante. Es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SAISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, familia is not an important thing. It's everything. And it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our familia. Now enrolling. Log on to saisd.net/enroll for more information, or call 210-554-2660.
So that was number 18, Leroy Lozano, came off the field on his own power. Flags. They're going to let the play continue. That usually tells you that that's a defensive penalty and a free play for the offense, but Roman Garcia, again, is showing the accuracy of his arm. Number 11 was his target, Brian Holomo. And the play, I think the play was better than the penalty, so Coach Mitchell Ricker's going to decline that one and take the result of the play. So back-to-back first downs. I think that's the first time that we've seen that this evening. The Bulldogs getting close to the midfield, again, down 20-6. We are at the 8-minute mark of the second quarter. The Bulldogs looking over for the call. A little less up-tempo from the Bulldogs than we saw from Vets Memorial. Twins on top and Twins at the bottom, and we're going to go right up the middle. Leonard Lozano gets the call, but the Vets Memorial defense there ready to make the play. Number 32 comes in. Nico Carrillo, the Bandit safety, comes in to make the play. Very aggressive play by Nico there to come to the line of scrimmage on a run play.
A lot of patience shown by the Burbank offense. Using some clock, giving their defense some rest.
Roman Garcia starts with a bad snap and wasn't really able to get control of it. Peyton Beach, the junior defensive end, will run him down. But that play started with a poor snap, and Roman Garcia had to go down to the turf to pick that one up. So the fake didn't fake anybody out, and Peyton Beach was right there on him. Tackle for loss.
Turning about 12 for the Bulldogs.
3rd and 12, midfield. Perhaps if the Dogs can get 5 or 6 yards on this, it might be 4-down territory. Roman gets some nice protection. Here comes Beach, and he's tall. He's going to make Roman go to his left. He's a right-hander, and it's tough. And, oh, boy, he rolling to his right, throwing to his left. A little bit of a Brett Favre play there. Roman Garcia trying to make something happen and throws an interception. You won't see many of those come from Roman Garcia, but the Vets Memorial defense holds again and will take possession from their own 49-yard line.
A lot of pressure for that left defensive end, Peyton Beach, forcing him to make that throw back across his body to the middle. Tough throw. Tough throw.
Tough throw to make, and it was an interception, but Peyton Beach, of course, his pressure was largely responsible for that. Right down the middle again, we see Evan Cantu attacking the middle of the Burbank Bulldog defense. He finds Eric Pacheco, and you love to see a high school quarterback attack the middle of the field. Makes your offense very, very dangerous. 1st and 10. This time we're going to go with a swing pass, and boy, big number 30, I believe that is for the Bulldogs, is Angel Cruz. He came across and batted that one down and had an opportunity really to intercept that. Oh, I beg your pardon. I got Darren Gomez for Burbank. Hard count brings the Bulldogs across. Flags go up, and a free play for the Vets Memorial Patriots, and a connection in the end zone. That's number 4. David Jones had not makes the play. Of course, the penalty is declined. The touchdown will stand, and the Vets Memorial Patriots will extend their lead. 5 shows on the clock, and Vets Memorial now up 26-6. Pink again. This time he is good. So that makes him good on 3 of 4 attempts. And the lead goes to 27-6. 5 minutes and 55 seconds left to play at the SAISD Sports Complex. The Burbank Bulldogs trailing, but their offense will be on the field when we get back.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Caleb Pettis and Edward Rodriguez back to return the kick, but Ben Fink has done a great job of kicking that out of the end zone. This time it's a squib kick, and the Bulldogs are going to be challenged to cover that. That's a scramble for the loose ball. Travels 10 yards. It's anybody's ball. Looks like the Bulldogs did recover the kickoff, and they'll start this possession from their own 28. Greg Tracy has joined our chat room. Thank you for joining us, Greg, from Luling, Texas. Always happy to see you following the stream and joining us in the chat.
Rick Arnold for the Bulldogs recovered that kickoff return and saved the possession for the Bulldogs.
I believe the Luling Bears are on the Burbank Bulldogs schedule this year. The Burbank Bulldogs traveling to Luling, Texas. Eagles, Luling Eagles they are, not the Bears. Gregory Tracy is the Luling Bear. The school is the Luling Eagles. So Edward Rodriguez around the left side gets some positive yardage, and the Bulldogs have certainly done that, and their checklist of things to do. They've had some really good first downs. They get to second and third and manageable, and that's when the Vets Memorial Patriots really lock down their defense.
Both teams have a lot of success hitting the edge, whether through the run or through a little pass in the flats, having a lot of success on the outside, more success on the outside.
As big as these defensive linemen are, the middle of the defenses are for Vets Memorial and for Burbank, you would think that the perimeter would be where you might have a little more success. Oh my goodness, right off the right tackle. I'm going to have to get a number on that. Number 13 for Vets Memorial is Yeshaya Taylor, and boy, did he come up and make a stop.
Strong side linebacker, filled that gap, came up hard.
Nice little read. He let Edward Rodriguez make his move, and boy, he came up to the line of scrimmage. No gain. No gain on the play. That's best tackle of the night in my perspective. Garcia looking for a tunnel screen and overthrown just a little bit, and probably best case result for the Bulldogs, because that one wasn't going anywhere. The intended receiver, Caleb Pettis, and the Bulldogs looking for a little bit of a tunnel screen. Very well read by the defender for Vets Memorial, Josiah Virial. And the punt will go away. Script kick. It won't be returned across the 50-yard line, but not much more beyond that. So the Vets Memorial Patriots will take possession from their own 49, up 27-6. We're still in the second quarter, and the Bulldog defense is going to have to step up here to keep this a playable game. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. We've got two channels, RC Audio Sports and RC Audio Sports 2. The Dose is going to bring you every game from the SAISD complex this year. 18 games we're going to bring you. This is the second of that 18-game package. We thank SAISD for the opportunity to do that. So here comes Vets Memorial. Trips up there at the top, split down here to the left. They're going to keep it on the ground. Nice patience by the running back. Tricoris Jordan has had some nice carries, and he finds the wake of the of his receiver, of his blocker out in front. That was Eric Pacheco blocking for him, and Tricoris does a great job of just running in his wake. A first down inside the 30-yard line, 28-yard line to be specific. 1st and 10, the Patriots moving once again. Jet sweep action, motion. It's going to be a fake to Grissom, and Cantu's going to keep it. A quarterback draw, called play, and a 10-yard gain on the play. Move the chains, the line judge says. 2 first downs in a row, 2 big plays for the Patriots. Patriots marching down the field. Coach Bobby Irvin slowing down the tempo just a bit. We saw a lot of up-tempo in the first quarter. Tracoris Jordan takes the ball off the right side. A zig and a zag. He's hard to bring down inside the 10-yard line to the 5, and that'll bring up a 1st and goal. First and go for Vets Memorial as they took the ball at their own 49-yard line and have just promptly moved on down the field. Big tight end sets up to the right. Of course, Jordan's going to run behind him. A little spin action for him, and he'll get inside the 3-yard line. Looks like maybe the 2. Big tight end Anthony Keith over there aiding the run game for the Patriots. Approaching the 2-minute mark this year, high schools get 2-minute warnings in the first half and the second half. Got a whistle before the snap, and we've got a timeout. Who's called it? Burbank has called it. The defense has called it. They didn't like the formation. It's the second of 3 timeouts they're allowed this half. Burbank has taken it. We're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2, the Dose YouTube channel.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, 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 oh.
We bring you back after a Burbank timeout. Big Anthony Keith in motion. The Vets Memorial Patriots are going to come the other way. Tracoris Jordan on his feet in the end zone. Touchdown, Vets Memorial.
Nice blocking by number 52, the right guard, Ethan Flores, and the tight end pulled as well, Anthony Keith, and led him in the end zone. Nice job on that counter.
Glenn Ravel with a big body there by the offensive lineman and the Vets Memorial Patriots doing a great job of taking advantage of their size. Ben Fink again, and that one will go through the uprights. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left to play. Vets Memorial has opened up a 34-6 lead here at the SAISD Sports Complex. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we bring you back to live action. 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Fink is going to go deep with this one. The Bulldogs will return it from their own 5-yard line. Edward Rodriguez, who has been tough on his on all of his assignments, gets it out to the 35-yard line. And again, good field position to start off with the Bulldogs. I see a yellow flag out on the
Yeah,
field, so
tough.
it may not be as good as it looks here. And it gets tossed back to the
Going
25,
backwards.
so it's even worse. Holding against the Bulldogs, so that's going to nullify a big gain. It'll be a first down when the officials mark off the foul. But if we were holding at the 25, the 10-yard penalty is going to take you back to the 15-yard line. So 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Again, we remind you that in high school football this year, there are 2-minute warning timeouts in the first half and in the final quarter of the game. So that's a little bit different. I think it works. Something I think that works to the benefit of offense is it kind of gives you another timeout if you're in your 2-minute drill.
2-minute drill before half. Yes.
So at 2:09, the Bulldogs will snap the ball, and Roman Garcia, it looks like a called quarterback draw. And again, he's had some nice positive yardage on his run attempts as well. Got a timeout on the official is telling the clock keeper that it is 2 minutes, and it is time to take the 2-minute warning right here on RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. You're watching high school football on our YouTube channel. We'll be right back. Again, the ball kicked away from A.J. Grissom. The Patriots taking the possession here at their own 45-yard line. And a quick slant, big Anthony Keith across the middle, and that's a big target right there. First time that Evan Cantu has found him, and the Patriots will call a timeout. We were watching pregame warm-ups, and we were watching Fink kick field goals.
Here he comes.
And boy, he was hitting him from about the 40-yard line. He's got a leg if he can get it. If he can get a good snap and a good hold. I mean, I think he can hit a 50-yarder. So this one will be approximately 45 yards. So we'll see how good of a look we got in warm-ups. Ben Fink wears number 98. He's a sophomore. And number 99, Michael Babiak, is a junior, and both of those guys in warm-up were just really nailing the football. So, Coach Irvin, again, up 34-6, not a whole lot at stake here, but he wants to know, wants to give his kicking team, his field goal team, an opportunity to execute here. This is from the 34-yard line. It'll be a 44-yard field goal if it's good. A.J. Grissom will hold, and he calls for the snap. Good hold. Through the uprights with plenty to spare. Ben Fink, sophomore kicker for Veterans Memorial. And that'll take us to halftime. The Patriots up 37-6. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. Come back and watch the halftime performances.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
Get ready. Grab it, let's go.
Go, Victor. Hold it. Go.
We're at halftime here at the SAISD Sports Complex. The Vets Memorial Patriots leading the Burbank Bulldogs by a score of 37-6. We're getting ready to enjoy the halftime performances of the Veterans Memorial High School dance team and their marching band. On RC Audio Sports and RC Audio Sports 2, we always keep our cameras live during halftime so that we can enjoy the halftime performances along with you. What we do is I'm going to turn my mic down. I'm going to turn the field mic up just a bit so that we can listen in to the PA announcer as they describe the performance.
And now, here's a streamer routine to Glamorous. Under the direction of Lisa Rocio. We would like to thank our principal, Dr. Arredondo, the administration team, and Superintendent Dr. Milton Fields for their continuous support.
The Veterans Memorial High School Liberty Bells and the Patriots Marching Band, their halftime performance here this evening at the SAISD Sports Complex on RC Audio Sports. We're going to take a short break while the Burbank Bulldogs dance team and marching band get ready to go, but we'll be back shortly.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SAISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, familia is not an important thing. It's everything. And it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our familia. Now enrolling. Log on to saisd.net/enroll for more information. Or call 210-554-2660.
Y'all gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light.
And we are back at the SAISD Sports Complex. We're at halftime. The Vets Memorial Patriots leading the Burbank Bulldogs football team by a score of 37-6. But we are enjoying the halftime performances. The Vets Memorial Liberty Bells and their marching band just left the field. And it is time for the Burbank Bulldogs halftime performance. I'm going to turn my mic down, turn up the field mic, and we'll listen to the PA announcer describe the performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, we feature the pride of the South Side, the Burbank Orange Jackets, and the mighty Bulldog Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of head drum major Diego Lopez and assistant drum major Rodrigo Ariola. The Orange Jackets cheer captains are Gabriela Padilla and Lilia Costa, and social officer is Camila Barajas. The Orange Jacket dance team officers are Colonel Naya Gutierrez and Lieutenant Colonel Miranda Garza. Dance team social officers are Marlena Garcia and Ayemi Ariano. Pep squad officers are Bella Luna, Delaney Rendon, and Jadlyn Puenteo, and social officer is Yemi Castañeda. Dancer of the week, Kendall Vasquez. Cheerleader of the week, Talia Rodriguez. Pep squad member of the week, Olivia Canales. Our varsity dance team will be performing to September. award-winning Mighty Bulldog Band will be performing their 2025 UIL marching show entitled Corazón Mexicano. Our section of the week is the managers. Our marcher of the week is Cyrus Mesa. marching band is under the direction of Mr. Federico Castellanos, Mr. Jose Ramirez, and Front Ensemble Director is Mr. Hino Bean, and Color Guard Director Matthew Torres. The Orange Jackets Director is Mr. Dustin Ogoya, Assistant Director is Ms. Maricela Valle. The Burbank KRLCC Bulldog Battalion is under Army Instructor First Sergeant Retired Paul W. Russell Sr. Our principal is Mrs. Irene Salamantes. Our assistant principals are Ms. Jenny McMahon, Mr. Eric Sanchez, Ms. Laura Gerard, and Mr. Mark Mendoza. Our school board representative is Mr. Arthur Valdez. On behalf of the Burbank community, we would like to thank you for your kind attention. Go Bulldogs!
And we bring you back to SAISD Sports Complex. We love our football games. We love our halftime performances on RC Audio Sports and RC Audio Sports 2. You'll never miss the game and you'll never miss a performance if you subscribe to our channel. Robert Villafranca here alongside alongside Manny Campos, Isabella Theas at the tech table, Gavin Quintanilla at the play camera, Reese Hernandez Robinson on the field camera. We're going to take a short break and we're going to bring you back for the start of the second half.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SAISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, familia is not an important thing. It's everything. And it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our familia. Now enrolling. Log on to SAISD.net/enroll for more information, or call 210-554-2660.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
And we're back live at the SAISD Sports Complex for this Game 2 Thursday night contest between the visiting Vets Memorial Patriots and your home team, Burbank Bulldogs. Vets Memorial Patriots, everything went right for them in the first half. 37-6 is the score. They deferred the option on the coin flip, and they deferred the option to the second half. So they'll be receiving the kick here and hoping to extend their lead from 34-6 to beyond that. Robert Villafranca here, bringing you play-by-play. Coach Manny Campos bringing you color. Manny, glad to have you back in the booth, man. I've missed you.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. High school football is awesome. It's great for the kids, great for communities, and all the fine arts groups that work so hard to perform during half times, and then they have their own competitions down the road. It's just a neat thing in Texas.
Well, it's a pleasure to do a game alongside someone who's like-minded in all of that, and wanting to shine a positive light on these kids. There's just not enough light to shine on the work and the effort that these kids do, and we're happy to do that on RC Audio Sports. Always glad to have team members like Coach Campos to join us in that endeavor. Coach Campos and I go way back. We coached at Harlandale High School one time in the 90s, early 2000s. A good friend of mine.
Great time, great staff. Great
staff, great community.
Friends. Great kids.
All the way around. The Burbank Bulldogs will kick off here to start the second half. And a little high lob kick is going to land on the turf, and the Patriots' David Jones had not wisely secures the football at the 30-yard line, and the Patriots will take possession there, 1st and 10. The Patriots, the Bulldog defense has had a hard time stopping a very potent Vets Memorial offense through the air, on the ground. Very versatile. Done a good job, the Patriots have.
Done a great job of just the outside speed. I mean, it's hard to beat. They've got a lot of speed on the outside, and it's tough.
A.J. Grissom, who plays a slot or an inside receiver, we've seen him do some damage in the jet sweep. And Tricoris here, we've seen Jordan do some damage as well, just about getting ready to go into second gear before he's brought down by the Burbank defender, number 44. Is let me look that up. Oh, Lance Trevino. We called his name out a bunch last year. He's back for Lance is back for his senior year, middle linebacker. Last week against Lavernia had 4 solos and 3 assists. Oh, the ball's on the turf. It looked like just barely a forward pass, but a forward pass nonetheless. But Coach Irvin trying to get the ball back in A.J. Grissom's hands, and we've seen what he can do when he's got the ball in his hands.
He's explosive. He's a quick young man.
He's got a kickoff return for a touchdown, and then a quick slant in for about a 50-yard reception and touchdown. Jordan again trying to read the defensive line. A short gain for him before he's brought down by Lance Trevino. Lance Trevino comes up a little bit hobbly, and that can't be good news for the Burbank defense, because he is a standout and a leader for this defense.
He's right in the middle of that defense.
3rd and short. Cantu calling for the snap. Hard count. Gets the Burbank Bulldogs to come nearly across the neutral zone. And then he looks over for a call. Plenty of time on the play clock. Up tempo like the Patriots are. They've got plenty of time to adjust on that. Play action. Cantu will look across the middle. He's got a receiver right at the sticks. And the officials will say a first down. Number 4 is David Jones, had not. And a great route for him as he turns right outside the sticks.
Nice little stop route, picking up that first down.
A little bit of a curl pattern. You want your receivers to find the open space and then sit there and hold. Expect the quarterback to find them. This time a vertical route, had not downfield. Ball is overthrown as Evan Cantu was rushed. He ends up at the end of the play ends up on his back. So pressure and hit just as he releases the ball. Overthrown, no good, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Tricoris Jordan up the middle, 7-8 yard gain to the second level. And again, the Bulldogs do a good job of tackling him before he gets into that second gear. But, boy, once he gets past that first level, he is dangerous. Bulldogs, I think, pretty much dodged a bullet on that one. 3rd and 3 at the 37-yard line for the Patriots. Patriots on the march. Once again, play action. And this time, Cantu is going to be pressed and throws the ball away. The officials looking, was there a receiver nearby? Was he outside the tackle box?
No receiver.
Did he get to the line of scrimmage? I don't think it marks any of those checks, but I still don't see a flag. He might have been outside the tackle box, but there it is. There's the flag. Just had to think about it a little bit, but he didn't. I didn't see a receiver in the vicinity, and the ball did not cross the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be intentional grounding against the Patriots, and that comes with the loss of down. That comes with a loss of yardage at the point of the throw and a loss of down. So that'll make a 4th and about 9 instead of a 4th and 3. Of course, Cantu really didn't have a choice. I mean, he could take the sack and he'd end up right there. So
no, he had number 30 draped all over him. He had the defensive end Darren Gomez all over him, and he decided to try to get rid of it. But there's no receiver in the area.
Right, there was a little bit of a roll of the dice there, but he didn't. His options were not good. He could have taken the sack there or try to maybe get the ball past the line of scrimmage, and wasn't able to do that. So, it's a moot point. Still a sack. Still the effect of a sack on that play. The Vets Memorial Patriots will punt for the first time today, I believe, and the ball will take a bounce advantageous to the Bulldogs, but a long punt for Ben Fink, who handles the place-kicking duties and the punting duties. That looks like about a 40-yard punt that just rolled dead at the 15-yard line. You love to punt inside in the negative red zone, if you will. So this will be the third time that Burbank will have to start a possession from deep in their territory. The Vets Memorial defense and special teams have done an excellent job of keeping the Burbank Bulldogs backed up.
Nice job by the Burbank defense to come out with a stop right after halftime like that.
Roman Garcia, again, he throws strikes, and he's got a receiver out there in the flats, and nice yardage for a first down. Manny, can you get a number there?
13.
Looks like number 13 from here as well. Caleb Pettis out there. He's been a favorite receiver for Roman Pettis, and again, not the offense really hasn't started to click for Burbank, but a bright spot there at the QB. A junior quarterback, Roman Garcia, has just been really accurate. I think he's made one misjudgment here when he threw that interception, but besides that, he's really thrown a very good game. Jet sweep action won't get much yardage on that play. That was number 80 for Burbank.
Couldn't turn their corner on that jet sweep. And Elijah Graham, the weak side linebacker, was there for the stop.
Jacob Torres taking the handoff, and again, the edge players for Vets Memorial have done a real good job of keeping the Burbank running game inside the numbers. Been a hard time. They've had a hard time getting outside. So Roman Garcia will send trips up to the top. He's going to look for. He's going to look for a receiver over there on the flats. That pass will be incomplete. And in Roman's defense, that's about, I'm going to count in my head, that's about the fourth time that he's hit his target, and they just have not been able to come down with the football. But again, very impressive. His accuracy is just really impressive to me. 3rd and 10. This one not quite as manageable as some of the other third downs that we've seen Burbank have. The third down, again, as we said in the first half, third down has just belonged to the Vets Memorial defense. The Burbank Bulldogs having great difficulty converting on third downs. They're going to bring an all-out blitz, and oh my goodness, out there in the flats again, Roman Garcia right on target, but the receivers just can't bring it in. It would have been 4th and 1 or 2. Perhaps the Bulldogs would have taken a shot at that, but 4th and 10 from their own 35. I think we're going to see another punt. A.J. Grissom is back, and I bet you a Diet Coke, Manny, that the ball doesn't go in his direction.
No, they're going to try to kick it right.
I know. I would
away from him.
I would not kick it in his direction. And this time it was not even A.J. Grissom back there. They sent Josiah Virial as the deep back on the punt return. But again, wisely, the Burbank Bulldogs keeping it away from the Vets Memorial returners.
Those sideline passes at quarterback for
Roman
Garcia. There's some long passes to the sideline. That's a strong arm. He's got reach that sideline. It's a nice strong arm he's got there. Reach that sideline.
We saw that as a freshman and as a sophomore. When he was a freshman, Coach Mull experimented a little bit with moving Kevin Hernandez to the slot back. Ball's up in the air on the turf, and the Vets Memorial running back will come down with it. Number 22 on the ball carrier, Candrius Harrington. Glad to see him back in the game. I think he was a little banged up in the first half, and glad to see him back in action. 2nd and 9 for the Patriots. The ball's on the floor once again, and the quarterback goes down to his knee to recover. Wait a minute. I don't hear a whistle. Ball's live. The official's pointing to a Bulldog. So another turnover for the Burbank Bulldogs defense. And once again, giving the offense an opportunity on a short field, they'll take possession at the Patriot 29-yard line. So we'll see if the Bulldog offense can take advantage of this. The defense doing a pretty good job here tonight of giving the offense some opportunities.
Second turnover for the Burbank defense, playing hard. They continue to play hard. Big opportunity for Burbank to pick up some points here from 31 yards out.
These non-district ball games, of course, they count to your record, but they don't count to your playoff qualifying. Roman Garcia skipping around. He's got wheels, and looks like he's going to turn the corner, and the Patriots aren't going to be able to catch up to him. 24, Justin Ticelli does a good job of shoving him out of bounds. I don't know that he would have caught him, but nice little shove and using his momentum against him to get him out of bounds.
That plane was designed to go to the right, and it was clogged up, and he bounced to the left and picked up 7 yards. Nice job.
I was saying just a minute ago that when Roman was a freshman, Coach Mull had experimented with putting Kevin Hernandez out at the slot back and Roman Garcia at the quarterback. You got two good athletes. As Mull was trying to figure out how to get both those athletes on the field at the same time. A little bit of a hurdle there. Roman Garcia gets a little bit closer to the line to gain, not quite enough to move the chains. But eventually, Coach Mull decided that it would be Kevin Hernandez at the quarterback. But Roman Garcia, as a freshman, I think showed some of that accuracy and some of that athleticism and an indication that the future was bright. So a young quarterback, Kevin Hernandez, of course, graduated last year, and time for the next generation of Bulldogs to take over. Roman Garcia, the Bulldogs offense, I say, is in good hands. He's going to fake the handoff, and that's a nice read play as he reads the defense and decides to hold on to the football, come behind the running back, and that will be a gain good enough for a first down. So the Bulldogs in the red zone again after a defensive turnover, an interception in the first half, a fumble in the second half. So two short fields for the Burbank offense, and they capitalized the first time. They look like they're on the way to doing that again. And the handoff, more touchdown. The handoff goes to number 5, Leonard Lozano, and a lot of contact. I'm going to say about 7 yards after contact for Lozano. He was not going to be denied, and he's in the end zone. The Burbank offense, again, capitalizing on a short field and a turnover by the Bulldog defense.
Great movement by the left offensive side of the line, 63 and 75. Burbank seems like they found something on the left side. They're attacking that left side now. Once again, they get to the left side, just short.
Manny, we're going to have to back this up a little bit. Lozano did not get in the ends. Was that the extra point?
No, that's still that's not.
He did not get in the end zone
yet.
Oh my goodness! I'm calling a touchdown over here, and he did not get in. I thought he had crossed into the end zone. So replay that and delete the last 30 seconds of play-by-play. The Bulldogs not in the end zone just yet. And now Roman Garcia does that. So
a lot of running to the left there. A lot of hard running to the left.
Locking the left side and a flag after the touchdown. The motion's running high here on the field. But the Bulldogs in, and now they capitalize on the second turnover. I thought Lozano was in, and I thought they were going for 2. But that was not the case. So the Bulldogs get in finally. And the score now 37-12. We're at the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. The Bulldogs will go for 2. The touchdown is good. A personal foul against the Patriots will be assessed at the kickoff, the referee Jim Applegate tells us. So this attempt this extra point attempt will be snapped from the 3-yard line. And the 15-yard penalty will be assessed at the kickoff. Maybe a good chance for the Bulldogs to try an onside kick when you move the ball up 15 yards.
Excellent opportunity.
37-12. Coach Mitchell Ricker, first-year head coach for the Burbank Bulldogs, trying to make sure he's got the right personnel in there for his extra point attempt. And you actually have the option. You can take the penalty at the extra point and move half the distance to the goal line, or you can have the penalty assessed at the kickoff. And Coach Ricker says, no, give it to us at the kickoff. We're good from the 3-yard line. Let's see what we can do from there. And it's going to be a 2-point after touchdown conversion attempt for the Bulldogs. Let's see if the Bulldogs can get it back in pay dirt.
They'll try the left side again.
Vets Memorial defense is going to hold firm and deny the Bulldogs that 2-point conversion. And so the score will remain 37-12 at the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. Give us an opportunity to visit with you a little bit about some of our new sponsors. 7 Cents Media has joined the RC Audio Sports sponsorship team. You know Sebastian Castro, Isaiah Castro, and Arissa Castro. They are part of the RC Audio Sports production team and camera work, and Arissa with her still photography. Working for us, they're working with 7 Cents Media, producing documentaries, podcasts, and music videos, and still photography as well. 7 Cents Media for all your video and photography needs. Mac Hakes, Southway Ford, has joined the RC Audio Sports sponsorship team as well. We want to thank David Benavides and Anthony Martinez. Decades of sales experience there with Mac Hakes, Southway Ford. Mac Hakes, Southway Ford, located right in the heart of Southside San Antonio. If you are looking for a new car to tote your kids around to practice and to all these games and all these activities, or maybe you have a teen in the house that's ready for their own car, David Benavides, Anthony Martinez will help you through that process. Make sure that you get the best deal on a new car or a used car, and most of all, make sure that you get the best value on your trade-in. David Benavides, Anthony Martinez, professionals in your corner. You need to have them when you're going to when you're looking for a new or used vehicle. So the 15-yard penalty moves the ball up to the Patriots' 45-yard line. A lot of times, this is kind of a low risk field position for an onside kick, and we'll see what Burbank does. They're going to kick it deep here, and in the end zone, the Patriots are going to bring it out. It's A.J. Grissom again, looking for his second touchdown return. He's got one man to beat at the 30. Nobody's going to catch him. He is in the end zone. A.J. Grissom with the second kickoff return for a touchdown tonight.
No flags on the play.
No flags. The score will count. And man, the young man's got wheels. I'm going to tell you, A.J. Grissom, the Burbank Bulldog special teams doing everything they can to keep the ball away from him, and they just unable to do that on a couple of kickoffs, and Grissom makes them pay for it. Fink in to kick the extra point. Grissom is the holder. Fink has been near perfect. He's missed one of his attempts here tonight, of his 7 attempts here tonight. And here for his 6 attempts, I should say. This is his 7th attempt, and he's good on it. 44-12 is the score. 4 minutes and 38 seconds left to play. We're going to keep it right here to talk to you about some of our other members of the sponsorship teams. Presidio Concrete back for the 2nd straight year. Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez, we appreciate your support. These guys have been in business since 2021, and what a resume they have already. They've done the work at Vets Memorial Stadium. They've done the concrete work at the Gorilla Enclosure at the San Antonio Zoo, but don't be intimidated by those large jobs, residential or commercial, private or public, big or small. Presidio Concrete can handle all your concrete needs. If you need a slab out in the backyard for your barbecue pit, they can do that. Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez, again with Presidio Concrete, thank you for your loyalty. Andy Vetteas, new to the sponsorship team, Medicare and Legacy. She can help you get the just the right Medicare policy for your needs and your budget. It can get kind of complicated. And again, these are situations where you want to have a professional in your corner. Yvette Deas can help you decide. Even if you feel like you're satisfied with what you have, there may be better options for you. If you're on Medicare, every year you have to re-enroll, or you have the opportunity to re-enroll at least. And Yvette Deas can help you through that process. Her contact information right there on the graphic. Of course, we're on YouTube, and we're going to archive this. You can always go back, replay it, and pause it, and pick up her contact information. Thank you, Yvette Deas, for believing in us, and we appreciate your support. The kickoff, Ben Fink's kickoff goes out of bounds again, goes out beyond the, not out of bounds, I beg your pardon, but out the end zone again. So the touchback will come back to the 25-yard line. Burbank will take possession once again. We're in the middle of the third quarter. The Patriots in firm control of this game, 44-12. Roman Garcia in the pocket, well protected. Now no receivers. He's going to leave the pocket. He looks downfield, and it's going to be a 50-50 ball. Interference, I'm going to say, is the call. There was some contact here downfield. I'm pretty confident in that call. It looked like interference, right? Yeah.
It was like a jump ball, and it went over his back.
The only thing that might nullify that call is if somebody comes back and says it was uncatchable, but I think it was a catchable ball. Let's see, the referee's going to let us know. Yeah, that's going to be interference. I wasn't sure if somebody had waved that off as uncatchable, but in high school and college, an interference penalty is a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. So from the 25-yard line out to the 40. I don't like to jump the gun on these calls, and sometimes I can't help myself. It's just pretty obvious that was interference, contact before the ball got to the receiver.
Yeah, well, 2 flags came out quickly on that one.
Edward Rodriguez, again, gets the handoff, and this time Vets Memorial is up to the task. No gain on the play, or we'll call it 1 yard gain on the play. Peyton Beach has been a beast. Beach has been a beast this evening, just all over the field. Defensive tackle, he's listed as a defensive end, but sometimes he lines up in the interior. It's a three-man front for the Patriot defense. Target for Burbank, number 80. Unable to hold on. Jacob Torres.
Big stick there by the weak side linebacker, Taylor.
That probably had a little bit to do with it.
He was there quick. He got there real quick.
He was there quick, and if it wasn't the contact, it could have been the footsteps. But, yeah, that's just because it hits your hands doesn't mean that it's an easy catch when you got a defender bearing down on you like that. A lot of pressure. Thought it was going to be a screen. Roman will leave, but he's rolling to his left. He's got to throw to his right. Tip drill, and nobody there after the tip for the Bulldogs. But again, a couple of examples again. Just my report card on Roman Garcia is going to remain high. He flushed out of the pocket, running to his left. He's right-handed. He fixes himself and throws downfield, and makes it pretty much a 50-50 ball. Just slightly overthrown, but I think my guess is that the Bulldogs are going to get some of these things straightened out, and they're going to be ready for district action.
Great escapability by Roman Garcia, and then still has a lot of strength left to get that ball downfield.
Mm-hmm. He's got an arm. The Bulldog offense, a lot of mid-range passes and using his accuracy, but when he's got to throw the vertical, we've seen him do that a couple of times, and he can do that as well. That keeps the defense honest. 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. The Patriots in control of this one, 44-12. We're going to be back here tomorrow. We're going to be back here tomorrow at the SAISD complex. It's going to be the King Brahmas and the Highlands Owls for the third game of our 18-game package here at the SAISD Sports Complex. False start is the call against the Patriots. That moves back 5 yards. So we'll be back here Friday night. We'll be back again Saturday night. It'll be Floresville and Houston. Looking forward to both of those games. Looking forward to all 18, actually. 2 more this weekend. And the Patriots put the ball back on the turf. The Burbank Bulldogs, I couldn't find it. The Burbank Bulldogs found it before I did. Number 51 is Big Puka. And you hear the stands coming chanting for him. Number 51 is Puka Wan Itola Oli of Hawaiian origin.
It's the third turnover that the Bulldogs have picked up tonight.
Puka started as he earned his letter. He started as a defensive lineman as a freshman. He is a tough football player. This year, the Bulldogs are going to utilize him on both sides of the ball. Very talented, very strong.
He's just a sophomore. Wow.
Just a sophomore.
He looks very strong.
He's a big body, as Glenn Ravel would say. Or Haley Wilson.
Up a bit.
Yeah, it's for him too. Rolling to his left, Roman Garcia fixes his feet, and again, Steve Reich. This time the Bulldogs able to hold on to the football and move the chains. First and goal now inside the 10-yard line. Jacob Torres holds on to that pass in traffic. So a nice pass and a nice catch for the Burbank Bulldogs.
Nice read there by Garcia. He had one in the end zone, but he decided to pull it down and get the sure catch on the sideline there.
I was visiting with Coach DeMondo, the offensive coordinator. He says he's very pleased with the way that Roman Garcia can read the defenses and check down. Again, around the left side. I'm going to wait until I see the hands go up. And they did go up this time. It is number 5, Leonard Lozano, and that is a touchdown for the Burbank Bulldogs.
A lot of success on the left side for the Burbank Bulldogs. So give credit to the offensive line on the left side. They're able to find that edge, gain positive yards, and score.
New head coach and some new coaches here on the staff here, trying to follow up on the Burbank Bulldogs' first district championship since 1978 last year. Of course, that championship team was full of seniors. Of course, graduation happens in high school, and every year is a new team. Coach Ricker at the helm, Roman Garcia on a keeper. The extra point is good. 44-20, a good sign for the Bulldogs, good sign for the culture here in Burbank and Bulldog Nation. No quit in these Bulldogs as we move towards the end of the third quarter. 2 minutes and 26 seconds left to play. Patriots up 44-20. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Shout out to all you sports fans. This is Desi Martinez with Martinez & Associates, and I'm proud to announce that along with RC Audio Sports, we're starting the coveted Athlete of the Week program. Those athletes are going to be voted on by you. And guess what? Every voter gets a chance to win a $50 gift card from Martinez & Associates simply by entering a valid email address. It's important to note that every Athlete of the Week winner is automatically entered into the Martinez & Associates Athlete of the Year contest, the winner of which is going to receive a cash donation for their school's athletic department. So if you want to vote for your favorite Athlete of the Week, go to martinez-law.com, martinez-law.com, and vote for your favorite athletes.
We'll post our players of the game tomorrow morning. So we always pick an offensive and a defensive player of the game, and we'll let you know who they are on our social media. Their catch was called, so no return. for the Patriots at the 24-yard line. We every game that we stream, we pick an offensive and a defensive player of the game, and we post those. We post those recognitions on our social media, RC Audio Sports. We have a YouTube channel. We have a Facebook page. We've got an Instagram page. And we also have a page on X. Follow us on all of our platforms. And don't hesitate to DM us if on anything. If you've got a question on anything that we do, don't hesitate to DM us. If you'd like to join our sponsorship team, plenty of room on the sponsorship team bus still. And you can DM us on any of our platforms. We'll visit with you. We've got a package that will fit your business budgetary needs. We can work with you. And if you'd like for us to amplify your business message, we can do that. The Bulldogs chasing down. Oh my goodness, they don't wrap up on number 22. That is Keandrius Harrington. And boy, I just just prematurely wanted to call that a tackle, but he stayed in bounds and he kept his balance. And man, oh man, Harrington, he's got some balance. He's got some strength.
They had him in the backfield. He just couldn't bring him down, and he kept his balance along the sideline.
He's going to get another opportunity that way. He's on fire, and a zig and a zag, two carries and 2 straight carries for first downs. So a 14-yard gain on the play previous, a 12-yard gain on this, a 26 yards for Keandrius on 2 carries.
Not very big, but very shifty.
And he could exactly. That's exactly the adjective. He gets to the second level, and then he can just change direction on the dime. This time, not able to get beyond.
Oh, Puka.
Big Puka was there, and if you're going to run in his neighborhood, he's going to say hello. Or let me say this: he's going to say aloha.
He had enough. He's seen enough of him running. He put a stop to it.
He said, "Yeah, well,
it's enough. I'm tired of chasing you.
Come through my neighborhood. We're gonna have a visit." So 2nd down and 11 after a tackle for a loss, and this time the ball will go again to the running back, number 15 this time, for Vets Memorial. It's a 7-yard gain on the play. Still up tempo. Coach Irvin, this is his offensive mentality here, and he's going to use it. Brought the defense across. A sack, but I don't think it's going to hold. I call that football judo. When you've got a defense that's just super aggressive, you come back to a hard count and you use their aggressiveness against them, and it's just. Like you called it earlier, you called it a chess game. It's just a good move on the offensive coordinator. If you want to come across that, you want to pin your ears back, we're going to give you the hard count, and it worked for the Patriots that time. 1st down. Around the left side, and speed to burn the Patriots have. Seeing some athletes carry the ball for the first time this evening, and haven't really. I've seen new numbers, but I really haven't seen a decrease in speed. Some speedsters on that red, white, and blue team there. We're at the 3rd quarter. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter here at the SAISD Sports Complex. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2, the Dose YouTube channel.
Get ready. Grab it, let's go.
Go, Victor. Hold it. Go.
And we bring you back live to the SAISD Sports Complex. It's RC Audio Sports 2 bringing you this game, along with all 18 games that will be played at this complex. Robert Villafranca bringing you play-by-play. Coach Manny Campos on color. Isabella Diaz at the tech table. Gavin Quintanilla on the play camera and the field camera being handled by Reese Hernandez Robinson. And a swing pass again. We've seen Vets Memorial do that all game long. Kavian Nevitt is the target for that, and a little sidestep and a escape of a tackle, and another first down for the Veteran Memorial Patriots. This time the Patriots test the middle of the Burbank defense, and it has been pretty true all game long. True on that play, just a short 2-yard gain. It'll bring back a 2nd and 8.
Ray Gano, defensive end for the Bulldogs, on the tackle on that play.
Evan Cantu still handling the quarterback duties. Is going to go wide, and once again we see Lance. I believe that's number 30, Lance Trevino.
Darren Gomez,
I beg your pardon. Darren Gomez there. It's the second time that he's batted down a pass. And a late flag over here. The Bulldog faithful in front of us not pleased with it. It's a dead ball foul, a personal foul. So that's going to nullify a great defensive play. And a personal foul brings with it an automatic first down. So instead of a great defensive play, we got a flag and a personal foul and a first down for the Patriots. So in the red zone now. Scored every time they've been in the red zone. The Patriots started off with a loss against Davenport, and they look like they will be evening out their record here on week 2. Evan Cantu calls his own number, takes a handoff, quarterback keep, up the middle, 2-yard gain.
Second and 8 from the 10-yard line for the Patriots. Little jet sweep action to the left. Number 10 touchdown for the Patriots. Eric Pacheco with a touchdown there for the Patriots. Bringing the score to 50-20 with 10-11 left in the game. Patriots come setting up for the extra point. Extra point is good. Amin Fink making the score 51-20 with 10-11 to go in the fourth quarter.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
At San Antonio ISD, parents and students have a choice. A choice to pick the best schools, a choice to take programs that explore a student's interests, and a choice to grow while keeping the future in mind. With so many options to best fit a student's needs, why go anywhere else? Choose SAISD.
Apply now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660 for more information.
Back at the sports complex, Ben Finks for the Patriots getting ready to kick off. Back deep for the Bulldogs, number 13. Caleb Perez. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Play-by-play by Manny Campos. Thank you. We handle some technical matters here on our stream. We're all back, all the cameras back up and running again. Manny Campos on the play-by-play, and appreciate you doing that, Manny. Always ready at a moment's notice. So the 5-yard penalty will be assessed at the end of the play. A touchback, it brings you to the 25. 5-yard penalty brings you up to the 30. And the Bulldogs now will take possession, trailing 51-20, 10 minutes to play. Still a lot of work to be done before the district season starts, and I'm sure the Bulldogs will take every opportunity. Roman Garcia takes a low snap and really doesn't get to run the play. As a keeper tries to make something of nothing and gets 5 yards where it didn't look like he was going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Very, very alert there, and elusive. He's a very elusive young man. Picked up 5 yards on what should have been maybe nothing.
He's got an arm. He's got some wheels, and I'm sure that we're going to see some. I'm sure that we're going to see some bright lights here for Burbank. Oh, this time a rare error for Roman Garcia again, rolling to his right and then throwing back across his body. That's very much a Brett Favre move right there, and that's a tough one to do. So maybe an ill-advised pass for Roman. We haven't seen him. Do much ill-advised plays, decisions tonight. That was one of them, but gives him something to work on as he moves to week 3.
Burbank flooded the area with routes and brought a lot of defenders. But this game will really help Burbank, I believe. They'll get used to the speed. They might not see the speed again in district play, and they'll benefit from this game. They'll learn a lot from this game.
That's exactly right. The coach, Bobby Irvin, brought this up in our pregame visit and how important it was to Vets Memorial to play some quality teams in the non-district to prepare them for district. And, Burbank, Lavernia in the first round. Mm-hmm. I mean, not the first round, but week one. And then Vets Memorial in the second week, the Luling Eagles in week 3. I mean, these, the schedule makers for Burbank, the goal here is to play against quality teams and expose your weaknesses and be ready for a district play. Rodriguez, who's been another bright spot besides Roman Garcia, he is a tough runner. He averaged 9.8 yards a carry against Lavernia last week, and again he's showing us why. Anybody didn't watch that game last week, you see why he was averaging almost 10 yards a carry. So when you do that, every time you get the ball, you get almost a first down. So give the ball to Rodriguez every play, right? That should make sense.
I tell you what, Burbank continues to fight both offensively and defensively, and that's a good sign. That's a very good sign, for this team.
Well, a culture has been built. I think a culture has been built, and Coach Ricker has come in. He's a part of that culture. Rodriguez again, tough after contact in a 7-yard gain. Coach Ricker is the first-year head coach for the Burbank Bulldogs, but he was a defensive coordinator 2 years ago, an assistant coach before that. He was an assistant coach for Wendell Harris, who had some success with this group before he went to Lee, and he was a defensive coordinator for Coach Michael Mull 2 years ago before he went out to Lee to be the defensive coordinator for Wendell Harris. But Burbank came calling. They liked what they saw in Coach Ricker as an assistant coach, and came calling to see if he'd be interested in. Oh my goodness, that was a little bit late, just a little bit late. And Burbank came calling, and they liked what they saw in Coach Ricker as an assistant coach, and going to hand him the reins to this program. And I'm confident that he's going to do a good job. 5 new head coaches in SAISD.
Wow.
5 new head coaches. YMLA has a new coach. Edison has a new head coach. Brackenridge has a new head coach. Burbank has a new head coach. And Jefferson has a new head coach. So 5 new head coaches in this program. The class of 2025. Next week, again, we said tomorrow we have King and Highlands. Saturday we have Floresville and Houston. Next Thursday we have Edison and Harlandale. The ball is on the ground. I didn't hear a whistle. And the official points Vets Memorial's way. So the Bulldog, motions here, flaring up. And with that turnover, the Patriots will take control of the ball. 6 minutes and 59 seconds left to play. 1st and 10 now for Vets Memorial at the 26-yard line. Dead ball personal foul against the Patriots, and dead ball personal foul against the Bulldogs. They'll offset each other, both of them dead ball fouls. The spot will remain, and the play will, as will the play, as both of those fouls were dead ball fouls after the action.
Coaches did a good job getting those kids separated.
Always good to have adults in the room. It's an emotional game, but as we remind our viewers from time to time, this is part of the educational process. There's a lot of lessons to be learned on a field of competition. And a tunnel screen, again, Coach Irvin and Coach Ricker both like that swing pass and that quick pass to the outside. Both of them feel like they've got some athletes out there on the perimeter and to take advantage of. Looks like another flag for Vets Memorial. That'll be the 4th holding call that we have seen tonight on an outside play. So the lesson plan for next week for the outside receivers, I'm sure, is going to
get your hands inside.
Get your hands inside and make sure there's no fabric in your fist, and get your hands inside. Easier said than done. That's a hard block out there on the perimeter. Yep. Hard count again brings the Burbank Bulldog defenders. Just a free play. Passes short, incomplete. But the Vets Memorial Patriots will get back the 5 yards that they lost on their false start.
On the other side, Burbank defensive line is going to work on
hard counts, right? Hard count. I think I think defense is really, both you and I both coached on the defensive side of the ball, and defenses early in the season are really vulnerable to the hard count. I think as you go through the season, you progress. It's, you see that less and less, but early in the season, man, that hard count is it's almost a gimme. You go into week 1 and week 2, you gotta try that hard count once or twice against these defenses early in the season.
Oh.
Big stop, number 40, James Luna Jr., outside linebacker, wraps him up, textbook tackle. Boy, take a video of that and put it in the tackling textbook. Tackle for a loss, 2nd and 11. Approach the 5-minute mark of the 4th quarter. The Burbank defense cushions up a little bit at the corner, and almost had another interception. We got Coach Campos trying to break on the ball from the press box. But 2 big turnovers the Bulldogs defense has had tonight, and both of them converted for scores for the offense. But in the long game, it has been the Vets Memorial defense that has really sustained or has denied a sustained drive by the Burbank Bulldogs offense. And the handoff goes to the jet sweep. Ball's on the turf again. Do I see a signal? No. 4th down, the official says. Vets Memorial, of course, Burbank Bulldogs compete in 12 5AD2, made up of all SAISD schools. And they, as a matter of fact, Burbank plays in Region 3, not in Region 4. So when they go to the playoffs, they go play the Austin schools. Vets Memorial plays in 13 5AD2. That's Region 4, San Antonio and South Texas. But, you know, their district is Tivy and Victoria West and Bernie and Arlington and McCullum. And so that's a exceptionally tough district. They finished 5th last year in district play and did not qualify for the playoffs. But we'll probably catch them once or twice. We'll get Burbank several more times here on RC Audio Sports 2 at the SAISD complex. We're probably going to get Vets Memorial at least one more time over there on our original station, RC Audio Sports. Covers 13.5 AD2. Probably get them once when they come through Memorial Stadium at least. So we'll see them as the season progresses. That's one of the funnest. That's one of the things that's most fun for me is to watch these teams grow. You see them early on, and it's, you know, here at SAISD complex, you know, you follow these teams. You see them in weeks 1 and 2, and then you're watching them in weeks 8 and 9. And sometimes it doesn't even look like the same team.
They add to their playbooks,
and they get better. They get more savvy,
crisp, and more crisp offense, and
they don't fall for the hard count. Maybe they don't hold on the perimeter. And yeah, that's one of the most enjoyable things about sustaining your coverage over a group of teams throughout the year. Really enjoy watching these teams grow and progress. So a punt, Ben Fink. We'll get rid of it. It'll roll dead at the Burbank 40-yard line. Ben Fink is a sophomore. We saw him nail a 44-yard field goal earlier. He certainly handled the punting duties. And that's a position a lot of times that goes under the radar. You know, your kicker and your punter and your special teams. But man, what a tool to have.
Yep, he does it all. Kickoffs, extra points, field goals, punts.
I didn't mention kickoff. You know, you got a kicker that can, as an old special teams coach, give me a kicker that can kick it out of the end zone. I will take that every time. You can start at the 25-yard line all season long. I'll take that. And man, that's just,
special weapon.
That's a special weapon, and sometimes it's just, just don't value that enough. Another swing pass out here for Burbank. Roman Garcia again, right on the mark, and Caleb Bettis brings that one down for about an 8-yard gain. But you talk about your kickoff, and then of course your field goal kicker. You hope that that we saw range 44-yard kickoff, and it went 15 yards beyond the end zone, and we saw him kicking in pregame. He can hit that 50-yarder, and then the punt, good hang time. So that's quite a weapon in a sophomore. Roman Garcia in the spin cycle, and man. Talk about athleticism. He's got an arm, got some wheels, and a first down for the Burbank Bulldogs. The clock winding down, about 2.5 minutes. The Bulldogs looking to put one more on the board, as they should. Early in the season, just why do you want to fold a tent when you've got few ticks on the clock left?
Very patient behind that offensive line, and we found a seam, and he took it. Getting that first down.
We'll be back on RC Audio Sports 2 tomorrow night. It's going to be King and Highlands, and then Saturday it's going to be Floresville and Houston. So 2 more good games this week. We thank you for joining us. We hope if you're watching this game, we hope that you have already subscribed and you don't miss any of our games. Got a timeout. I believe that was the 2-minute warning. We're going to take probably our last time out of the game here tonight. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light.
Little power play up the middle for the Burbank Bulldogs, bringing up third down. 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 for the Burbank Bulldogs. Again, Robert Villafranca here with play-by-play. My old friend, Coach Manny Campos, handling color tonight. Isabella Tejas has become an expert at the tech table. Always great to have her on the team. Gavin Quintanilla, the play camera, and Reese Hernandez Robinson on the field. Just one of several A teams.
Quarterback.
Josh Garcia back in the quarterback position here. Will finish the game for the Burbank Bulldogs. An opportunity to get your backup quarterback a few snaps. You know, you just as much as you want to try to replicate game situations in a practice, it's just, even if it's the last minute, even if it's pretty much mop-up time here, you just can't replicate a game situation, and that's very wise of the Burbank coaching staff to get that second team quarterback in the game and get him a couple of snaps.
It's important for down the road, especially as hard as Roman plays. It's really
Exactly.
good that they have, preparing somebody as well behind them.
It's a physical game, and you never know. When one of your players is going to go down. You hate to send somebody out for the very first time onto the field when a game is meaningful if they've never, ever been on the field in that position before. The ball goes over on downs. Vets Memorial now with 14 seconds left to play. One more snap will seal the deal. They are in firm control, of course, here. 51-20 is the score. And the Vets Memorial Patriots will even out their record at 1 win and 1 loss. The Burbank Bulldogs will open up at 0-2. Of course, formidable opponents in weeks 1 and 2, Lavernia and Vets Memorial. They head out to Luling, Texas. Victory formation for the Patriots, and will kneel it, and that's going to wind the clock down. Again, we thank you for joining us here on RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube. We'll be back Friday and Saturday nights. Subscribe to the channel. Come back and enjoy Friday's game and Saturday's game with us. We love bringing these games to you. Follow us on our social media. We'll announce our players of the game on RC Audio Sports Facebook and Instagram and X tomorrow. So follow us on our social media, and we will recognize the offensive and defensive players of the game tomorrow morning. Robert Villafranca alongside Coach Manny Campos. Isabella Tejas was at the table. Gavin Quintanilla and Reese Hernandez Robinson were behind the cameras. It was an RC Audio Sports 2 production. Have a good night.